Today, I'm sharing creative and simple Italy-themed party decoration ideas. Whether you're celebrating a birthday, engagement, or just love Italian culture, these tips will help you turn any space into a mini Italy. Think vibrant colors, rustic charm, and that unmistakable Italian vibe. You don't need a big budget, just the right elements and creativity. We'll cover everything from table setups to backdrops. So, get ready to bring La Dolce Vita to your celebration. Let's dive right into the festive ideas Italian style. What colors should I use for an Italian-themed party? The key colors are red, white, and green, just like the Italian flag. These should be your base for decorations, tableware, and banners. Red symbolizes passion, green represents the countryside, and white reflects peace and elegance. To elevate the aesthetic, consider adding gold or rustic earth tones. These can show up in candle holders, table runners, or vintage plates. You can also use terracotta, burnt orange, or Mediterranean blues. Layer your color palette with different textures like linen, wood, and ceramic. How can I decorate the table for an Italian party? Start with a long wooden table if possible. It gives that countryside trattoria feel. Use a white or checkered tablecloth. Red and white checks are a classic. Add greenery with fresh olive branches, grapevines, or basil in small pots. Use wine bottles as candle holders or vases with simple blooms like sunflowers or daisies. Scatter a few lemons and garlic bulbs for that authentic Mediterranean charm. Plates should be rustic or vintage if you have them. Don't overthink perfection. Place handwritten name tags on wine corks for an added touch of elegance. The goal is warmth, not luxury. Italian gatherings are all about heart. If you try this setup, tell me how your guests reacted. I'd love to hear. What kind of centerpieces work best for an Italian party? Rustic and natural centerpieces work best. Think simplicity with soul. Use terracotta pots filled with fresh herbs like basil, oregano, and rosemary. You can also place lemons in large bowls or baskets for a bright, fragrant look. Vintage wine bottles with taper candles create a romantic and moody vibe. Don't overlook olive branches. They add texture and Mediterranean charm. For more elegance, include simple floral arrangements with sunflowers or baby's breath. Avoid anything too polished. The Italian style is warm, cozy, and real. You can also add small bowls of olives, tomatoes, or breadsticks for an edible touch. How do I create a fun and authentic Italian backdrop? A great backdrop sets the mood and makes photos pop. Hang a red, white, and green fabric drape or balloon arch in the party area. You can pin up a faux brick or Tuscan-style print to mimic old Italy streets. Use string lights, grapevines, or hanging lanterns for that festive evening glow. Props like wine barrels, wooden crates, or pizza paddles add authentic flavor. Consider printing out signs with Italian words like benvenuto or mangia. You could even create a DIY pasta or pizza corner with hanging utensils. Make sure the backdrop matches the energy. Family, fun, and flavor. If you build one, tag me in a picture. I'd love to see your setup. Any ideas for lighting that match the Italian mood? Lighting should feel warm, romantic, and slightly rustic. Use plenty of string lights, across walls, fences, or above tables. Place candles inside wine bottles or mason jars for that old-world charm. If it's outdoors, hang lanterns from tree branches for a soft, inviting glow. You can also use fairy lights intertwined with greenery across tables. For indoor parties, use amber-toned bulbs for that sunset in Tuscany feel. Avoid bright white LED lights. They can feel too harsh and modern. Try using layers of lighting, ceiling, table, and accent lights to create depth. What kind of tableware suits an Italian-themed setting? Go for rustic charm over polished perfection. Ceramic plates with hand-painted designs or earthy tones work beautifully. You can also use plain white plates with a colored napkin or vintage silverware. Napkins can be linen or cotton in olive green, burgundy, or mustard yellow. Serve wine in short stem glasses or simple tumblers for a traditional look. Wooden cutting boards and platters add a beautiful farmhouse element. Skip disposable items if possible. They don't match the timeless Italian vibe. Mix and match pieces for that casual family dinner feeling. If you've got a favorite dish set for themed parties, I'd love to hear about it. What small touches really make a difference? It's all in the little details. Those are what your guests remember. Use handwritten menu cards or place settings for each guest. Scatter real lemons or garlic bulbs as natural, fragrant decor. Set out small bowls of olives, cherry tomatoes, or biscotti as edible decor. Include Italian music softly playing in the background for full ambiance. Offer mini bottles of olive oil or limoncello as thoughtful favors. Use mini chalkboard signs to label dishes or drinks. Rustic and charming. Fresh herbs on every table not only look great, but smell amazing too. What kind of food presentation matches the decor theme? Italian food is all about abundance and simplicity, so match that energy in your display. Use wooden boards for antipasti, cheeses, olives, cured meats, and roasted veggies. Set up a pasta station or pizza counter, where guests can customize their plates. Bread baskets lined with cloth napkins add that rustic touch. Group items in clusters instead of straight lines for a more natural look. Label dishes in Italian, bruschetta, formaggi, prosciutto for flair. Add fresh herbs or edible flowers around the platters for color and charm. Make everything accessible, like a family table. Warm, welcoming, and plentiful. Would you set up a drinks corner like this? Drop A if yes. What drink station ideas work for an Italian vibe? Set up a wine and spritz corner with a mix of reds, whites, and a signature cocktail. Offer Italian classics like Aperol Spritz, Bellinis, or Negronis. Display drinks on a wooden cart, marble slab, or vintage table. Use glass carafes labeled with handwritten tags for water, juice, or cocktails. Add sliced citrus, mint, and berries in clear jars for color and freshness. Decorate with lemons, herbs, and fairy lights to tie it into the main theme. Provide simple glassware, no plastic cups, for an elevated feel. You can even add a DIY Prosecco bar with fruit and syrup options. Can I include Italian music or entertainment? Absolutely. Music is essential for creating the right mood. Classic Italian songs or instrumental accordion music set the perfect vibe. You can also mix in modern Italian pop or romantic ballads. Live entertainment, like a guitarist or violinist, adds sophistication if your budget allows. For fun, set up karaoke with classic Italian love songs or movie soundtracks. Another idea, a pasta-making demo or pizza tossing competition for guests. Add a trivia game about Italy, culture, food, language, for interactive fun. Keep the energy light, playful, and full of personality. What's your go-to party playlist? I'm always looking for new Italian hits to add. What party favors suit the Italian theme? Party favors are a sweet way to say grazie to your guests. Mini bottles of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, or limoncello are always a hit. You could also give wrapped biscotti, handmade soaps, or herb seed packets. Wrap them in paper with twine and a tag that says, "Grazie mille." Keep the color palette consistent with your party decor for a polished look. Another cute idea, tiny jars of pesto or tapenade, delicious and thoughtful. If you're crafty, personalized coasters with Italian prints can be fun. Make sure the gift reflects the warmth and simplicity of the culture. How do I set the mood for an evening Italian dinner? Lighting and scent are everything for an evening dinner vibe. Start with dimmed lights or lots of candles. Go for soft, golden tones. Use real linen napkins, fresh flowers, and vintage-style flatware. Play soft Italian jazz or acoustic music to keep the energy relaxed. Let the smell of herbs, fresh bread, or roasted garlic set the scene. Invite guests to stay seated longer with a multi-course setup: antipasti, primi, secondi, dolci. Planning a dinner party soon? Tell me your favorite evening theme. What's one decoration people often forget? Scent. We focus so much on visuals, but forget how powerful smell is. Adding real basil, rosemary, or citrus in your setup brings the whole mood to life. You can also simmer a pot of lemon peels and herbs before the party. Another often missed element? Entryway decor. It sets the tone right away. Hang a little welcome sign, add potted plants, or a lantern at the door. Music at the entrance and soft lighting can make a big first impression. Even a small touch like a welcome drink or snack goes a long way. Don't overlook the transition spaces. They complete the full experience. What detail do you always make sure to include? I'd love to hear your traditions. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to Italy-inspired party decorations. From earthy centerpieces to music and mood lighting, every detail adds charm. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about creating a space that feels alive. Whether you're planning a birthday, anniversary, or just a fun dinner, these ideas will help you bring the joy and beauty of Italy right to your table. Start with a few touches and build from there. Authenticity always shines through. Even the smallest gestures can make your gathering unforgettable. Celebrate like the Italians do, with heart, laughter, and a full table. And most of all, have fun planning and enjoying every moment. If this gave you fresh ideas for your next party, let me know below. Your comments inspire more creative content like this. Got your own Italian decor tip? Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with us. I read every message and love hearing how you make these ideas your own. Don't forget to save this for later if you're still in the planning phase. If someone you know loves Italy, send this their way and spread the inspiration. Thanks for hanging out and dreaming up beautiful spaces together.